So yeah, we did manage to see Tenmyoldi's ending, which was Quark's backstory for some strange freaking reason. Yeah. Hip disease nonsense? Eh, well, you know. Yeah, speaking of hip disease, I don't know what's going on with my body, but every now and then you may hear me grunt in pain. Don't worry too much about it. I've just got a tendon or a muscle that's acting up. That's right at the top of my leg along the pelvis. And I'll have to stand up and dance around for a second while whatever it is decides to stop trying to make me wish for death. It's just tendon or a muscle got pulled while I was sleeping. The fun things you get about getting older. Anyway. So anyway, because we left off at an actual ending, I've got to get through this. And then we can pick where we want to actually begin again. Pick up in the middle of where we want to begin again. Something like that. So. What do we have left to explore? Well, this is still technically locked off to us because we don't have a username or password to put into it. This, we still don't know how to save Phi and K from dying horribly on the warehouse floor. Well, we could betray Tenmyoldi here. See what happens if we don't let him just waltz out the number 9 door. We still don't know what to do with 5 minutes of life. After Dio betrayed us to death, literally. We have this AB game where we could, you know, betray yet another person. And we have this AB game where we could betray yet another person. Does anybody have any preference on where we start? Because no one picks, I'm just going to go down here and pick this betrayal. That is moved. I'm going to need a fresh sheet of paper. Okay, well, we'll have to betray him twice at least. Once here and once up here.
One minute. Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
So they'll betray. And just like last time, Tenmyoldi and Quark betrayed us, leaving Clover the only person with enough points to get out.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though.
Huh?
Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. So yeah, Clover just bails on us. Because of course she does.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
Clover! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, you mean... Yeah, what a shock. Clover pulls the switch as soon as she gets 9 points.
The number 9 door has been
Then again,
opened.
we have not hit a situation yet where someone has gotten 9 points, and if they are able, has not pulled the door, has not pulled the lever to get out yet. That hasn't happened.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fists raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
Goodbye.
I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
So yeah, just a skull ending for that. So anyway, we have 2 major points, 2 ally betray points, one for Tenmyoldi and one for Alice, and this, where we had the decision point where we were either going to choose to give the medicine to Alice or choose to give it to Quark, and Sigma refused to only pick one of them. We could go here, or we could go back to the beginning. Well, back to the beginning of these 2 threads, anyway. Anybody have any preference to see either one of those 3? And not too much chat work going on here. How many people have I got watching? 4 logged in. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and betray Tenmyoldi again, because that worked out so well for us the first time. Considering that he has
10
not...
seconds remain until
I mean, he
Ambidex's
voted to
game
betray
voting
us in
closes.
both games there. He's a jerk.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide.
So, we're gonna stab him in the back just the same as he's been stabbing us in the back the entire game so far. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards a projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoldi was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
What? You said I should!
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoldi chose to betray us?
It was a leading question. I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
God damn it.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
She always finds a way to needle Sigma. Always. She's very good at it. But then again, Sigma's not exactly difficult to needle. I would imagine it's a lot of fun needling Sigma.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Let's see. They betrayed Luna. They betrayed Alice. And we... Tenmyoldi allied. Huh. That's new.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I got betrayed?
He chose... Ally? Why? He chose betray last time.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I'd said that either. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose betray.
Fi, you...
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray.
Yes, you would. Twice. In a row.
I trusted you two. And this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Fi, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Oh, yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Huh? Wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Fi?
Ah. What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fi! What the f... But she was gone too. Huh, where the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Phi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
Yeah. Ninja!
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seemed to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks and stomped off in different directions.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
Ah, the best character in the game.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required.
Moon cards. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, You can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes! They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
They're creepy.
So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
And I remember way back when I was with a group of friends. We were driving to work, I think it was. And that song came on the radio. Because of course it did, because it's everywhere. And after every line that Sting sang, one of our friends just started piping up, because I'm a stalker. And it worked so incredibly well.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoldi. Or Alas. Or Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP.
Suckers.
That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Yeah, Alice, she never died. That's just crazy talk for this game.
What?
What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. Because we've done this before.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
but wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too. Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah. Says pear, and the color's cyan.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
As soon as the gates close.
Well, we were
colors
paired
get
with
all
Clover
shuffled up
after we got betrayed by Tenmyoldi too, so, you know.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers!
Still on a raspberry after that.
As if I'd cry over you dummies.
I love Zero the Third.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit.
Yeah, okay. Skip the tragic story of how Sigma got gassed here. Again. And learn a little bit about Schrodinger's cat and Radical 6 that we've already heard before.
Sigma.
Although, now that we betrayed him, this conversation is going to be a bit differently.
What do you want?
What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? I'm not saying
Tell you
that.
what, how about I'll be the doctor? You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, you still pissed?
What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better. You goddamn idiot.
There are times when I actually do like Tenmyoldi. They usually get ruined fairly quickly after, but there are times when I like Tenmyoldi. What the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
It's an appropriate response to Sigma, really. Yeah, just in general. Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then. Just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. Yeah, Sigma actually had some good lines there. Are there times when I like Clover? Yes. Oh yes, there are definitely times when I like Clover. But not based on the writing they gave her. Oof. So was it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Yeah, the lady who was murdered, I mean. Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
So your grandson...
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
Neodymium. Probably a semi-rare metal he collects as part of his scavenging operations. Now that we do know he is basically a person that scavenges metals and other machinery for either easy to repair machinery or raw parts and materials. But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why is that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you then.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want?
Apparently we want you to punch us right in the face. That's apparently what we want.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
Wait, what? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Sr. abduct you?
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Alright, fine. Just ask Quark. Quark!
Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
You're getting more suspicious by the... I started towards the partition as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoldi. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoldi, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Yeah, anyway. You're really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you.
And let's hide the scalpel, can we?
Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier.
We still need to manage to hide the scalpel.
You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep.
Except the scalpel.
Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoldi, keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned towards the exit. I don't see this having any new information for us. We're just going to go over the whole nonary game happened before. People are going to collapse. We learned Quark is infected with Radical 6 and he wants to kill himself. So, like I said, we should have hid the scalpel. And now Quark's going to be stated. And we got to get to the other AB. We got to get to the other chromatic doors. So yeah, he was not fine, and Grandpa was right to worry.
I won't go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
What about 5?
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yes, but...
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
No, we can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted Phi.
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoldi. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you trust then?
Clover.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with, then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time, if Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote.
Those opposed to C?
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is alright with option C then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice had said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I'd choose ally, of course, but it would be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray.
Alright. 6-2 in favor.
Wait, what about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry, Clover! The door's closing.
Right.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Tenmyoldi, and took off for the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here. But it looks like they're all locked.
Huh. What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Oh, yeah. I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
Well, I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little paranoid.
Then you do it.
Fine. I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with a free hand. See? No needles. Everything's fine.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
First, an infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? I glanced over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey. You know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's head on in then.
Okay.
What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Yes, jellyfish. Maybe it can help Quark.
Yeah.
Damn, no good. It's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I laid Quark down just outside the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Okay, so here we are at the treatment